I've been feeling unmotivated for a couple of weeks and like felt like the ground fell out underneath my feet, was pretty disoriented. But thanks to these ideas that I heard from Jordan Peterson, I'm getting better. And so I just wrote these things in this piece of paper. I wrote 2 words, nothing fancy, but it's interesting and it will help you remember the message of this video. So let's unpack it. So I had no drive to do anything. I felt unmotivated and felt like there was nothing that I'm pursuing or something like that. It was kind of rough, and it happened right after a couple of anxiety attacks and when I decided to go full-time, to get a full-time job, do business and YouTube at the same time. So I decided to go into YouTube and I learned this interesting thing. So Jordan Peterson in one of his videos said that you get the positive emotions, like physically get dopamine, when you are pursuing a goal. So not attaining it, but pursuing it. So Jordan Peterson suggests to create a vision for your life, and not just a career, but entire life, like from family to leisure activity, and then making a week-to-week, day-to-day plan how to implement it, so that then just positive emotion, just dopamine flood your brain. But so Jordan Peterson is also a big believer that responsibility brings meaning to life. Those 2 ideas of the responsibility and that pursuing a goal gives you a positive emotion got me thinking. So I decided to do what I wrote right here. But before we unpack it, it's actually time to go home. So let's go home. Yep, and here I am. I'm at home. So what I decided to do with this information when it got me thinking is I decided to do what I wrote right here. You probably can't see, but I just decided to aim up. More of kind of reorienting myself, update my future vision, because I kind of had it already. So I just wanted to reorient myself. Something's definitely changed in my vision. It gave me a jolt of positive emotion, and it felt like I had something to pursue, something again. And so what's interesting is that when I did that, it also created a feeling of responsibility in me, and consciously decided to actually take up that burden of getting a job and doing business and YouTube at the same time. But I took it voluntarily. I took that responsibility voluntarily because I need to provide for my family and aim at something high and ambitious, so that later on I can get better and I can get bigger ambitions, bigger responsibilities, and be more useful for people around me, for the world, for my life. Yeah. So, and even though Jordan Peterson believes that responsibility brings meaning to life, that's the meaning of life, I don't think that's the sole meaning of life, but it does bring some sense of purpose, which creates motivation and drive to do things. So yeah, aim up, make something out of yourself. It's also a good reminder for myself is to kind of aim up, kind of look up, and know that there is God, and a good God is in control. So it kind of has 2 meanings for me, this motto, if you want to say, aim up. Not only get lofty and ambitious goals, but also sometimes when I don't have motivation or drive or something happening, it's just look up and remember God. So yeah, if you're feeling unmotivated, create that ideal future. Answer this question: if you could have what you wanted, what it would be, and just write it down I use Future Authoring Program. This is not sponsored or anything. It's also made by Jordan Peterson. It's selfauthoringprogram.com or selfauthoring.com, something like that. It's not sponsored. I actually like it. I used it. It helps you to build your future vision. Just kind of write it down. And the second thing is just take responsibility. Take responsibility for your life, for your family, and etc., and then your community, and then you can, you know, take responsibility for the world. Hey friend, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this one right here, where I talk about a 5-second rule that'll help you to overcome procrastination and overthinking, you know, in this journey of figuring out your vision and actually taking action. So check out this video right here, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.